Alrighty guys, welcome to today's League of Legends stream. My name is Bjorddd, and it's Nationals. We thought the season was over. It's not. We have more League of Legends, more Lil Pow Pow, more Mascara, more of everyone on the team that we've been watching all year long as we hop straight into the draft. Like the bans for both sides. Going pretty rapidly here. See the Jinx, Lucian, Poppy for the side of Briar. And the Gwen, Viego, Lux for Tarleton. A quick Nefiri first pick for Briar here. Often being played in jungle in the current meta. Pretty tough to deal with. It's one of those assassin type jungle characters. And Tarleton and Kind will respond with a Sejuani pick of their own. The second pick will be the Swain, which we've been seeing in mid lane towards the end of this semester, being played by Gimmick. More of that lane bully style that he's commented before that he's appreciated playing more in the mid lane. So you love to see it. So we continue now for Briar's second pick. It's going to be a Sylas. So continuing to match each lane, it seems, between these two teams. A jungle pick, seemingly, followed up by another jungle pick, followed by a mid lane pick, responded to by another mid lane pick. And we're also going to get the Varus for Briar as well. So we see nothing there. But continuing down the list here, as Tarleton look to lock in their third champion for our final two bans. And it'll be the Smolder at ADC. So two pretty good scaling champions at the ADC position here in this game one of Nationals for Tarleton and Briar. It'll be interesting to see how that plays out. As we get a top lane ban for Tarleton, it'll be the Jax. As both of those two roles haven't been filled, top lane and support. Likely to see a few of those bans come out towards the finale of our opening draft here. Milia ban from Briar. As the final ban for Tarleton is locked in, it'll be in Bessa. Final ban for Briar. You see here within the next few seconds. It'll be the Janna. So a lot of support's taken off the board. A lot of top laners taken off the board, really. For Briar and Tarleton, respectively. Maybe Tarleton to opt for the Soraka. A few more of those supports taken off the board. And we're also going to get a Sona out of Briar, potentially, which I haven't seen really all year long. It would be kind of surprising. Seraphine, in my opinion, would make a little more sense. A lot of that CC is pretty difficult to deal with in team fights. It's one of those picks you've seen a lot more often than you would a Sona. And that will be locked in, so it will be Seraphine. Final two picks between the two top laners for both of these teams. It's going to be interesting to see. We've seen a lot of different picks from Mascara all year long. Wow, and we're getting a potential off-meta top lane pick. And I say Galio's off-meta. A lot of mid laners being hovered over, actually. This is really interesting. So this brings the question is if this is a mid lane pick Orianna or if we're going to be looking at a Sylas top lane. I'm not entirely certain. So it's going to be interesting to see how Tarleton respond with their final pick here from Mascara. Because I'm not completely certain what is being played in top lane here. I could see it really being Sylas Orianna. Orianna would be a pretty off meta pick. But at the end of the day, Tarleton decided to resort to comfort here. As Mascara will lock in the Jace, which has been good for him all year long, one of his best champions. Can pretty much play it into anything. It's a nice safe option. That'll cap us off for the draft. So let me swap screens here. There we go. I also need to update my my overlay. So two things I haven't done yet. And of course I was not showing the draft, was I? Right. My emergency screen capture failed me, it seems. So let me just see if I can pull that up for us real quick before they hop into game. Just so y'all can take a look. There we go. Showing up on stream now? Should be. It'll be Sejuani, Swain, Smolder, Soraka, and Jace for the side of Tarleton against a Nefiri, Silas, Varus, Seraphine, and Oriana. So y'all got the commentary for the draft, but if you haven't seen it yet, this is it. My apologies for that. I'll leave it up here for a few more seconds as they get ready to hop into game. There we go. And we should be getting started here momentarily. Tarleton being 7th seed here in our Nationals tournament against Briar Cliff JV, 10th seed. Gonna be a really exciting matchup. And again, don't really know who the top lane pick is gonna be, as they're just kind of discussing a few last minute things before we hop in. But I could see it being Silas or Oriana. I would say more definitely leaning towards Silas in the top lane here. Pow pretty much confirming that everything's all good from our end. And there we go. We get the ready. Should be going into game right now. And there we go. And yes, I am aware that the screen is off-centered. It tends to do this during the selection process here and while we're waiting on delay. So don't panic. It'll restore to normal once we get into game. It's kind of been a league thing all year long, so shouldn't be an issue though once we get into game. And it seems my suspicions were somewhat correct, as Silas is going to be the top lane pick here for Moors, along with the Nefiri jungle, Oriana mid, Varus and Seraphine matched up against Jace, Sejuani, Swain, Smolder, and Soraka. As we've gotten more towards the end of the year, it sort of seemed like Tarleton has leaned to play a little less aggressive in the early game, trying not to feed over any early kills or make any early mistakes with the invades. It's something we haven't seen as much from Tarleton. So I'm curious to see if that ends up being the case here as we step into a game on the national level. Or if the other team decides to invade. I'm not entirely certain now. Unfortunately, I don't have my co-caster with me to do our favorite segment here, so I'll do him justice and try to do it a little bit on my own. We talk about a few of these champ picks for both teams. And I think I'm going to go ahead and start by talking about... I think I'll go with Swain here. Now, Swain's one of those picks for gimmick that he's been picking up a lot more recently, as I kind of mentioned during the draft. It's a little bit more optimal for laning. And the thing about Swain is he has a root, so it's a good CC along with some nice burst damage and really good sustain, especially with that ultimate, as it heals you up for what technically could be infinite amount of time as long as you're fighting. But pretty decent scaling champ as well, and you combine that with the ultimate scaler and Smolder, you get a good game out of Pow. Could be exactly what you're looking for. And he's matched up against the Oriana, which was a champ he was playing pretty much non-stop in previous semesters, so very familiar with the champ. Very strong, great ultimate. Now, I think I'm going to go ahead and talk about the Nefiri jungle just for a little bit longer as we wait on the spectator delay to catch up. Nefiri jungle, the assassin jungle pick, it's been shifting into the meta heavily as of recently. Haven't really seen it played out in a match yet, but people like to call themselves victims of the Nefiri jungle as it's just pretty difficult to deal with, as Nefiri can pretty much lock onto you from outside of lane and just basically one-shot you if they have enough of a lead or enough items. And an aggressive jungler as such could potentially go for an invade here on Fuyu early, so Tarleton does need to be aware of that. But not too much longer now, looking at about 40 seconds before we hop into game. Excited to see what both these teams bring to the table. So it won't be too much longer now before we hop into game one of this Nationals matchup. Looks like we're heading in now. We get a quick look at the cosmetics for both of these teams. I say quick, very quick, as a matter of fact. Oh, unfortunately, we are having some tech issues. That is a classic with League. So we're going to be getting a short pause here at the beginning of the game before anything can get started. So, love to see that. Just so we don't have to sit in awkward silence, I'll go ahead and swap us over here, and I will bring us back once the game gets started. Alrighty, guys. Seems we didn't have to wait too long. So I swap us back here. Alright, here we go.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
Oh. Hopefully my screen... Okay, there we go. It's always scary when you see your screen freeze for a moment. But yeah, nothing too aggressive. This is kind of the look I was expecting from Tarleton. They haven't been going for as many of these invades as of late. Try not to give any early advantages. Seemingly not worth the risk. Both junglers will be starting towards bot side, pathing towards top in the first few minutes of this game, it appears. Yeah, nothing crazy.
By the divine power
Yeah, there you go. No problem. I saw the comment in chat. I'll be happy to leave that up for us. Slow start here. Not a lot of trading being done between most of these laners. I say that. Silas goes in. Mascara taking a decent trade there. Moore's brought down to about half HP. It's a little more level 1 trading than I expected. Mascara looks to go in here level 2. Moore is going to follow up with a combo of his own. Sidestep for Mascara. The thing about Jace early is you do have to worry about mana. As you can see, that's already becoming a slight issue for Mascara. So he does have to keep that in mind as he's going to continue to try and mix in a few auto attacks on this Silas. Alright, both junglers with a similar time of clearing their camps as well. Going to be moving towards topside as expected. Pow Pow continues just to look to stack, and like I kind of mentioned in the pre-game, scale on Smolder. Ultimate scaling champion. Yeah, Mascara's going to opt to get in a reset here after shoving that wave just to reset, and we're getting more tech issues. How unfortunate. So second pause in 3 minutes. Wouldn't expect anything more out of League of Legends, to be quite frank. So we get a few jokes mixed in as well. Always the top laners. So far, nothing really to write home about. Just a reset from the Jace after he runs low on mana. And pretty even farm across the board. So we see a pretty passive early game from both of these teams. It looks like we're hopping straight back into the action, so not a long pause this time. Glad to see that being the case. As my screen proceeds to freeze. Man, I love League. Hopefully, it'll restore itself here in a minute. Come on. There we go. Scary. But we're good. Oriana's going to go ahead and place a ward towards the top side Raptors. Sejuani. Get some additional inflow for the Fury jungle for Coyote. They look to take that scuttle. It's going to be Moores to go ahead and get in his reset as well once Mascara returns to lane. Now Cody's going to be creeping up here towards bot. Seems like Pow Pow and Val the Grand are somewhat aware of it. And they're going to go ahead and get their reset in. Pow Pow's going to opt to TP back to the lane, trying not to lose out on any of that additional XP from the minion wave crashing into his tower. As it also be Zero and Prof Malice to go ahead and reset themselves. First dragon has spawned in, so as these objectives start to appear, that's where we could begin to see a bit more bit more action, a bit more fighting going on as Tarleton earned priority on this first dragon. Coyote's going to work his way down, along with Gimmick. Gimmick's going to be contested here. He might be forced to pop ultimate to keep himself alive, and he actually will go ahead and hold on to it. He's going to take some decent damage for it, though. Tarleton's still trying to contest this dragon. They're going to zone the zone the Neferi away. Looks like they're going to go ahead and get it. So with that, it's very likely you're going to see a adaptation from Briar to try and secure these grubs. Mascara doing a lot of trading here, and Moore is going to hit level 6 first. Let's see if he opts to go back in. Looks like Moore is making the option to retreat, and my co-caster has arrived. Welcome, Crispyfriedrice.
Hello. My apologies.
You didn't really miss much. A few tech pauses and yeah, no kills.
I was definitely not asleep.
Now Tarleton has earned this first dragon, so if they're able to also secure the first 3 grubs, it's going to be a pretty excellent early game for them. Oriana's going to go ahead and rotate up that direction. And we'll see if Tarleton chooses to fight this. Silas is going to get in the reset. Not really looking like it. Coyote's going to go ahead and secure the first grub. It is going to be Gimmick moving that direction now, though. TP coming in from Moors. Gimmick going to chase these players in the river. We might be getting a fight here pretty soon. Fuyu going to take first contact, being pieced up together, forced to flash out of there. Ultimate used by Gimmick. It's going to be a counter ultimate from Moors. Mascara is moving this direction. We're getting a lot of fighting. It's first blood for Oriana. That's Shizzo to get it. It's going to be a flash from Gimmick to try and secure this kill. He does get that one. Mascara doing what he can. Gimmick with a double kill. Mascara taken down weak from the Silas. Flashes out of there. It's a missed flash from Moors. Gimmick trying to secure this triple. It's Swainolt versus Swainolt. Who's going to come out on top? Gimmick with the level advantage. Will it be him or Silas? What a fight.
Yo, what's happening?
It's going to be Gimmick to try to get himself out of there and feeling like he's not going to win this one. Fuyu has returned, but it's Gimmick's shutdown going to be earned by Moors. And Fuyu's just going to have to get out of there. Oh man, Fuyu getting hit by this big Silas combo. Mascara has returned, being assisted by the Oriana mid lane. Mascara needs a few more autos to take down Silas. He gets it, and that's feats of warfare for Tarleton.
Hey, who's top? There's like 3 mid laners on their team.
Yeah, Silas was actually picked top lane here in this case.
What is Neferi?
Fury's jungle.
Yeah, okay. Wait, Smolder bot lane? That's crazy. They're actually letting Papa play Smolder.
It's a classic scaling pick from Pow Pow, and I mentioned in the pregame that Varus on the other side here also is a pretty notable scaling champion. So overall, pretty decent early game here for Tarleton's. They pick up first dragon, traded out for the grubs from Briar, along with about a 1k gold lead. Gimmick earning himself 2 kills. And Mascara eventually trading out the shutdown. That was gained by Moors on the Silas. And a little bit of a farming lead there in bot lane as well for Pow Pow. Looking at about 27 CS. Big trades for Gimmick, and I think that was the ultimate being used by Fuyu. Doesn't quite connect. They look to try and secure that gank. Oriana's going to go ahead and back off. Has the TP available. Shizumoto doing a good job not overstaying. As the second dragon going to be another point of emphasis here within the next minute or so. Oh, you know what I just realized? when you joined the call, I haven't started streaming for you, so let me do that for you, my friend. And I tab out for 1 second. Val the Grand's gonna be taken out by Zero. Pao doing his best to retreat. Gonna be forced to flash. Fuyu coming here to try and save him. Looks like he'll be able to get out okay. But well done there from the bot lane of Briar. And oh boy. Okay, yeah, my stream's good. Never mind. Capo gonna TP. Try not to lose out on any of this extra XP. Mascara trying to sidestep all the Silas combos, but he's gonna be hit hard, taken down to about half HP. Gimmick, he's gonna fall victim to Coyote. A nice gank as he tries to get the finish onto Shizumoto. Not quite able to do it. Coyote coming in with the save. Able to take out Gimmick right as this objective spawns too. That's interesting. I've never seen Silas copy Jace before. Looks like he gets to pretty much copy his ranged attacks. Combination of his melee and ranged attacks. So pretty unique interaction there. I'd never seen it before. And it will be Tarleton to actually go and secure the second Drake, because I think all the players from Briar had to get in their reset at the time. So Tarleton, despite losing Gimmick, we're able to take that timing and use it to their advantage. Gimmick gonna land a decent root there onto Shizumoto. Slowing him as well as Sejuani's here. It's Fuyu. Not quite connecting the ability to slow him down even further, but Soriano once again gonna be forced to get in the reset.
You think if Fuyu hits that, you get the kill?
Oh, it's definitely likely. The Gimmick has the damage at this point in the game. And now we're getting another fight here in towards the river as these grubs have spawned in. Tarleton gonna go ahead and get the first. Ooh, Sejuani ultimate being employed. Try to zone off these players. Gimmick gonna pop his ultimate. Moore is gonna be the first target. That's a nice Seraphine ult being landed. A lot of action going on here.
Oh my gosh.
Moore's gonna flash out of Fuyu's combo. Val the Grand be taken down pretty weak. He'll be the first one removed. It's Moore's to get the kill. Follow up by Mascara onto Shizumoto. It's gonna be another kill for Gimmick. Traded onto Mascara by Coyote. It's now it's a 2 versus 2 between this mid laner and jungle versus the support jungle for Briar. The grubs are still up. It's gonna be a re-engage from Tarleton. It's gonna be Fuyu to steal that one with the smite. Gimmick doing more damage to try and zone these players off. Val the Grand trying to rejoin the fight in the meantime. And I think eventually they're gonna go and win out. Gimmick is gonna force Coyote to run away. He's gonna land the root. Does he get the kill here? Not quite, it seems. The Fury's able to get out of there. But Tarleton securing second dragon and 3 grubs.
Okay,
Massive value.
Am I tripping or do I not see Briar on this League of Legends field?
Briar is the name of the enemy school.
Well, what? Well, that's not confusing. Alright, whatever. Never mind.
Briar Cliff JV is the full name.
Oh, okay.
I just been saying Briar because it's easier for casting purposes.
Oh no, I just you said Briar support and I was really confused. I was like, why would anybody be running Briar support?
I really can't blame you for that. I really can't blame you for that.
I get it now.
Pao doing some nice job. He's gonna go and use the ultimate. It's Barrier to come out from Zero. Pao taking him down very weak, but it's Nefiri here to try and clean up. As Val the Grand's gonna get engaged on, he's gonna try to flash out of there, get back under his turret. He's on the run. I don't know if he's gonna be able to get out. Nope, he's taken down by Prof Malice. Another well-timed gank there from Coyote. And now it's Mascara to do big damage on the Moors. Pao doing his best to try and defend any of the plating left on his turret, which actually I think plates have fallen. If I'm not mistaken, we're past 14 minutes. Eventually the bot lane of Briar are gonna opt to get in their reset. Seraphine might have been canceled or chooses to stay to try and protect the turret. I'm not entirely sure. But it's another stack land from Pao who continues to increase his damage over time in this game. With Fuyu being here, Tarleton have gained a decent amount of priority to try and get this first turret. And it looks like Zero's going to become a target here of a potential dive from Tarleton. He has to be careful. He's taken down pretty weak from some of this poke from Pow Pow. But eventually, Tarleton's seemingly going to back off as they don't have a wave to work with. And maybe Gimmick indicating that it was a possible mid lane roam. Gimmick's going to be the target of the next Fury gank. He's going to pop his ultimate. Try and buy himself enough time for Fuyu to rotate over. He's going to get smited and slowed by Coyote. And this is what I mean by the Fury jungle. The damage is insane. Gimmick not able to keep himself up. It's Coyote to secure yet another kill here on the Fury. That's kind of highlighting why this pick's become so meta as of recently. Scare gonna get that demolish proc onto his turret in top lane. Doing absolute work. Let's see if he goes for the finish. Yeah, he's gonna go ahead and finish off this turret. Now it's a 1v1 between him and Moors. Mascara and Moors going at it. Silas gonna heal himself up a little bit. Mascara doing what he can to dodge, but he's not able to escape. It's Moors to take him out. Mascara gets the first turret. Depends on how worth it was. Pow Pow taking down Coyote to pretty low HP. Not quite able to get the kill. But this dragon has spawned in with Coyote pretty much needing to get in a reset. Taking down the 1 HP. How much can he really do here in this fight? Silas gonna opt to TP into mid. Mascara up in 5 seconds with a TP of his own. But the fight might happen before then. Tarleton gonna peel off this dragon momentarily. Might be waiting for the respawn from the Jace. We're gonna get the TP in now. This Gimmick looks to zone off a few of these players. Silas kind of in a flank position, sitting a level up on Mascara. As this fight starts to come through. Mascara landing a big combo there in the Moors, and it's a root. Moors gonna get taken out. It's Fuyu to get the opening kill. And now this fight's gonna happen. Pow Pow using his ultimate.
Moors try to move challenge impossible.
Oh, my screen's gonna freeze, of course, during the probably one of the more important fights of this game.
Oh man.
Hopefully, there we go. We're back to normal. Dragon gonna be the next target for Tarleton. Looks like they're gonna get it no problem. It's gonna be Briar to choose to back off, and that is sole point for Tarleton here in this game going. A good fight there. Nice job of isolating the Silas. Secure that third Drake for Texan Esports. Gimmick's gonna go ahead and relieve some of that pressure in bot lane. As Pow Pow looks to do damage onto this mid lane turret. Terrell gonna be the next priority. Next target, Mascara. Poke away at the Silas. Doing damage with autos. Fuyu has arrived. Mascara is taking big damage from the Neferi, and it's Coyote to take him out. Wow. Fuyu gonna be forced to flash, try and get himself away. Stun's gonna land. And it's Moors to take her out. In the meantime, Val the Grand also falling. So this fight going well in favor of Briar JV.
Wow, the Fury does a lot of damage. Oh my.
Yeah, this pick in jungle's no joke. Clearly impacting some of these fights that have happened so far in this game. Looks like Coyote and Moors trying to eliminate this turret in top lane, working together. Looks like they're gonna be able to get it no problem. It'll be Briar to be sitting at about 1.8k gold lead. They are down in the objectives, however, as Tarleton still remains to be on sole point. Otacon has officially spawned in as well. Once again, things slow down just a tad bit. Pow gonna pick up the red buff in topside jungle.
What's happening down here? Oh my gosh.
We are gonna get another fight. Gimmick gonna flash out of there. Try to keep Moors off of him. Looks like he's able to get out without an issue. But clearly this Silas sitting on 2 items now with the Cosmic Drive. His damage is definitely picked up. Pow gonna get targeted by Cody. It's gonna be an engagement from Tarleton. Cody's gonna get stunned up. Big damage coming through from Pow. He takes down Zro. That's a shutdown earned for the Smolder of Tarleton. Moors has arrived now. Fuyu gonna get healed up temporarily. Moors taking down low HP.
Oh shoot! Oh shoot!
And it'll be Mascara to get the kill. That's 2 kills in favor of Tarleton. Mascara with the double.
Oh my god!
Sniped from across the map.
Yo, that's crazy.
The poke damage from Jace, more than enough to earn that elimination on Prof Malice.
The only people that Tarleton has to worry about is the Silas and then the Fury. Everyone else is a little weak compared to Pow.
Yeah, and it's an immediate reaction from Tarleton trying to secure the Otacon objective. They should be able to get it with no contest. An amazing fight. Good poke from Mascara and Pow combined.
Yep. And it's not voracious, so this is the normal level Otacon, granting the jungle bonuses.
Yeah, I'd argue that fight, with multiple shutdowns being awarded to the players of Tarleton, definitely going to impact this game, as now Tarleton sits in the lead in gold at about 1k. Oriana going to go ahead and finish off this bot tier 1.
I forget how powerful Silas can be.
Unfortunately for Val the Grand, he's going to get caught. No saving him. Zro gets the elimination.
He just got deleted. That's crazy.
Coyote wise to go and get out of there. Good ultimate from Pow to keep them out.
Wonder how many stacks he's at.
I'd imagine pretty decent. You look at the farm, he's sitting about 235. This dragon's going to go ahead and spawn in now. Remember, this is sole point for Tarleton. They are missing Val the Grand. But we'll see if they're able to get it done with only 4 players available to them. They're going to work their way down the river. This dragon's already being targeted by Briar JV. They might be forced to peel off, but good stun landed onto Moors. And it's going to be the stolen Drake! It's going to be Fuyu to get the steal. And first kill going to Gimmick. Tarleton looks to engage even further. As, oh man, the damage is insane. All the players taking down the 1 HP double kill for Gimmick. Mascara gonna flash and get the kill onto the Varus. And now these final 2 players are on the run. Shizo not gonna live. Fuyu gets the kill. It's a cleanup for Tarleton as they get Soul and win that entire fight.
Yo, Fuyu has been on top of stealing jungle objectives. I mean, I just got here, but I've seen her steal 2.
Yeah, multiple steals for you. One of the grubs earlier in this game, and a big steal onto this dragon to earn soul point for Tarleton. Pushed them well in front in this game 1. They're also going to go ahead and get bot tier 2. As well as mid tier 2, so a lot of value off that team fight for Tarleton. As the lead has now been pushed to 5k.
Looking very good. This is map 1, right?
Yes, game 1.
Okay. Oh, map 1.
However, it's going to be Briar JV wasting no time. Go ahead and spawn in the Rift Herald. They're going to get the first mid turret for that. So not bad at all. Pow going to go ahead and use the ultimate. Seems like these players from Briar a little too far away, though, for any kind of reaction or engagement from Tarleton. But if I'm aware, the Smolder ultimate cooldown isn't that long. Pow really not taking any chances. Gonna go ahead and shut down the Herald play while he could. Now Baron Nasher has spawn. Mascara going to be doing a little bit of side laning here in bot. Well, I say that, he starts to move back up towards the river. Both these players are in their respective topside jungles, just kind of hovering around this objective.
One good team fight with Baron, Tarleton could potentially end.
Yeah, exactly. And it really wouldn't surprise me if they look to force this team fight, having that Kimtech soul.
I mean, yeah, the soul has given them a good pass back. It might be even though Chemtech soul is one of the weaker souls in the game, even having it is just a it's a good power booster.
The other thing to keep in mind here for Briar is this Jason bot is forcing the Silas to kind of like remain grounded, putting the pressure on, and just kind of shoving in these waves endlessly. Papa and Valdegrand gonna kind of zone these players a little bit. Was that a Seraphine flash? Not really sure what happened there. But Seraphine's gonna get caught nonetheless. It's Mascara to appear out of nowhere, out of the jungle. Pow Pow gets first kill. Mascara with the follow-up. It's 2 more kills for Tarleton. That should be Baron just secured without a doubt. Mascara coming out of pretty much nowhere from top side or bot side jungle. Excuse me.
Briar looks like they are gonna try to contest the Baron, but it might be a little too late. And even if they do, they're down 2 people.
And Moore's gonna do what he can. He's going in. Zanya's gonna be popped. Coyote explodes. Pow Pow damage is absurdly ridiculous. Double kill for Pow. It's a triple for Pow. The Smolder's sitting at 5-0 with a 1K shutdown. Good luck stopping him now.
Honestly, they can just take Baron and run it down mid. I mean, it's just Seraphine left. They can definitely get a couple inhibitors here.
Captain Tarleton has shown up today for Nationals.
I guarantee you they're gonna ban Smolder next ban. I guarantee it. I'm willing to bet all the money I have, which isn't a lot, but I'll bet it.
Smolder's just one of the best scaling champions of the game. As you look at 100 CS lead in bot lane, combine that with the kills he's been getting in the stacks all game long. Once he gets to level 16 like he is now, good luck stopping him.
Yeah.
As this one seems all but written. Pending some kind of miracle from the side of Briar JV. But it's very difficult considering all the leads, and you look at all the shutdowns for Tarleton. It's looking pretty good here. Nevertheless, we continue on. We're going to use this Baron buff to try and push these waves into a few of these turrets. Yeah, no stopping them here. They get top tier 2. These 2 teams continue to just poke away at each other just a little bit. Oh man, the Smolder damage is ridiculous. Goodbye, Varus. Yeah. It's gonna be the flash from Mascara. Doesn't quite connect the ability.
Smolder does so much damage, it's absurd.
And man, these players are on the run. Look at Pow Pow. Continuing to lead the charge.
I mean, it's their mistake. I mean, if there's a Smolder, you just beat the crap out of him early. But if you let him scale, that's your fault.
And now with Elder on the horizon, Tarleton gonna move that way towards the objective. And after forcing this fight and potentially winning, it could be game over.
If Tarleton gets Elder, I think it's over. I mean,
Briar JV are gonna do what they can as Mascara kind of waits in the bush. He's gonna land. Okay, Coyote doing a nice job of dodging that one. Good reaction there out of the Neferi. But surely we're gonna get another team fight here as these players remain to be grouped up. And yeah, Tarleton gonna go ahead and start the Elder, wasting no time. Could be looking for a potential steal out of Briar, try to give themselves a chance. Oh, but here we go, another dodge from Coyote. But he's gonna be, all right, he's eventually, oh my goodness. Pow Pow just immediately eliminated him. It's a double for Pow, followed up by Mascara. 3 kills for Tarleton, triple kill for Pow Pow. Mascara is unstoppable as well. And now, it's all but over. It's only Moore's.
What's the Silas? I mean, even though Silas is pretty powerful, he's not gonna be able to do much against this. I mean, what can he do?
Moore's gonna TP back to his base, actually. And it's looking like he's gonna try to go in on Pow Pow here. Using the Swain ultimate.
Go.
Doing some decent damage, as a matter of fact, but not a chance.
Wow.
Pow Pow finishes him off. And that's gonna be game 1 for Tarleton here. Very well done. Incredibly clean. So yeah, there we go. Amazing stuff.
I like that. I like that.
Should be hopping into the next draft momentarily, but until then, I'll go ahead and send us to break. Amazing game 1 there. A lot of action. A lot of stuff to talk about. But yeah, we'll be back at the start of the next ban phase.
Hey pretty baby, am I in your way? 'Cause you walked out so fast yesterday. No, I don't think you're here to stay. No, I don't think you're here to stay. So tell me what you want, tell me how you want it. Tell me all the reasons that you're running away. I don't think you're here to stay. No, I don't think you're here to stay. No, no, no. I just wanna be with you. I just wanna be with you. Yeah. I just wanna be with you. Yeah, I just wanna be with you. I just wanna be with you. I just wanna be with you. Yeah. I just wanna be with you. Yeah, I just wanna be with you. I just wanna dance all night. Forget my problems, I might go insane. I don't really give a damn what they say. And now you know it. Hey little lady, said you feel the same, but I don't believe a word you say. 'Cause I don't think you're here to stay. No, I don't think you're here to stay. So tell me what you want, tell me how you want it. Tell me all the reasons that you're running away. I don't think you're here to stay. No, I don't think you're here to stay. No, no, no. I just wanna be with you. I just wanna be with you. Yeah. I just wanna be with you. Yeah, I just wanna be with you. I just wanna be with you. I just wanna be with you. Yeah. I just wanna be with you. Yeah, I just wanna be with you. I just wanna dance all night. Forget my problems, I might go insane. I don't really give a damn what they say. And now you know it. I feel like you're lying, trying to be real, but you seem so fake. I'm so over trying to move on, but you're in my way. I'm so over trying to move on, but you're in my way. I just wanna be with you. I just wanna be with you. Yeah. I just wanna be with you. Yeah, I just wanna be with you. I just wanna be with you. I just wanna be with you. Yeah. I just wanna be with you. Yeah, I just wanna be with you. I just wanna dance all night. Forget my problems, I might go insane. I don't really give a damn what they say. And now you know it. I just wanna be with you. I just wanna be with you. I just wanna be with you. I just wanna be with you.
Alrighty, after an extended break, we're back and ready to draft. Apologize for the delays, both the teams had a little bit of an extended break. We're ready now, as we take a look here. Also be a swap in sides. Tarleton will be blue side, Briar, Cliff, red. Some similar bands here starting out. It's going to be Lux Viego for the side of Tarleton, along with a Jinx Lucian for Briar, potentially. Lucian hasn't been locked in yet. Here's to see what the adjustments look like after game one.
I think they're gonna ban Smolder.
The bans for Tarleton's remain consistent. Viego, Lux, and Gwen. That's what we saw in our first draft.
Jinx and Lucian on the Briar bans.
Yeah, and there it is. Smolder as well.
Yeah.
Will be banned.
Yeah.
So triple ADC ban actually for Briar Cliff. really trying to limit Pow Pow's options, but Pow Pow remains to be a pretty flexible player.
Yeah, you can play almost anything. Caitlyn, Ashe.
I think I've seen Jin before as well.
Yeah, Jin. I love the Pow Pow Jin.
But this time for Tarleton's going to be a first pick Nasus for Gimmick. So no Swain this go around. But the last time Gimmick played Nasus, which was in the playoffs for NECC, had an amazing performance and it got banned out the rest of the series.
Gimmick on Nasus, I like that.
So we'll see if he's able to replicate that. It's going to be a follow-up, probably mid lane pick. I say probably because I got completely caught off guard in the last draft between Silas and Oriana, knowing who's going to be top. I did guess right, though, when I said Silas would probably be the top lane pick. But it's going to be Ari, locked in for Briar.
Ooh, Ashe.
Interesting. So
Sorry,
another
Ash.
ADC off the table. Or Pow Pow, then.
What's he gonna play? Jin? I'd like to see the Jin. I'd like to see the Caitlyn as well.
Yeah, definitely interesting. Not entirely certain. And look at that. It's going to be Severe. Severe.
Ooh.
I think
I
we
do
have
like
seen this one once
Severe.
before.
Xavier has my favorite skin in the entire game.
We all know it's the pizza one, man.
Yeah, the pizza. I love the pizza. Is that Yumi? No. No.
I was waiting for your reaction. I wasn't going to say
No.
anything.
No. I've been spacing out way too hard. Why? No.
And I'm not going to lie. I think I've seen the Yumi pick before from Tarleton, and it was
Yeah.
specifically with Severe.
Yeah, yeah.
So clearly it has
Yeah.
to do with the composition, but always funny nonetheless. It is going to be matched by a Rel for Briar. So Ashe, Rel, bot lane, then Sejuani ban.
Rel is very annoying. Lots of shields.
We are getting completely identical bans on the Tarleton side as they go ahead and ban Jax again.
So I'm assuming they have like a crazy Jax, Gwen, Viego, and Lux player, or is that like, and Camille too? Wait.
Camille wasn't actually in the first draft. It was something else. I don't remember. But
Oh, okay.
Camille's going to be the only band that looks different here for Tarleton. It's going to be a Jace as well to try and limit Mascara. So we're going to be something else. We're going to be seeing something else in jungle and top lane pretty much no matter what.
You think? Oh yeah, okay. Maybe we'll see maybe Olaf and some Maokai.
Yeah, Maokai one wouldn't surprise me.
Or maybe Ivern.
Ivern's Garner also options for Fuyu. We've seen him played throughout the year.
Mascara. Mascara can play like anything, so I mean, who knows what he's gonna pick.
All right, we're going to get Kennen. Pretty safe pick for
Ooh.
Mascara there in top lane. The ultimate, very impactful in team fights.
Very, yeah, I was about to say his ult is very, very team fight oriented.
Mascara definitely been making use of these ranged top laners throughout this year.
Yeah. 100%.
And to no one's surprise, it seems we are going to go ahead and get Maokai as well for Fuyu in jungle. Another great ultimate.
Yeah, also another standard pick. Lilia jungle? And ooh, Gnar. Ooh, wait.
Pretty strong
Gnar.
top laner, just not something
Yeah,
we've seen a
very.
lot this year.
I don't think have we even seen a Gnar at all?
Oh, never
this
mind. We might be getting another Silas top lane.
Go Gnar. No, go Gnar. That'd be so much
We're getting
more fun.
faked out. We're getting faked out.
Go Gnar, please go Gnar. I want to see this. Please. That'd
Yeah.
be so fun.
I'm interested to see how that matchup goes because it is two ranged champions.
Mhm.
Obviously, Gnar with the form swap.
Yeah. I think Kennen wins early, but Kennen also has to be careful when Gnar goes big form, because like Gnar in big form does like some of the most damage in the entire game. Correct me if I'm wrong.
I believe you're correct. A decent amount of CC there too, but this is it. We're looking at the final draft here for game 2. Go ahead and swap my screens. We should be hopping into game momentarily once the players get in position.
It's gonna be good. I'm excited.
There we go. Seems that everybody is getting set here. There we are. Hopping into game now.
Here we go.
Obviously, game one. Missed your segment. Sad times for sure.
I know, yes. That was my fault. I had dinner and I fell asleep.
Can't blame a guy for falling asleep after a good meal.
Yeah, it was good. Who am I talking about who am I talking about today? Who are we talking about? Who am I talking about?
In order to buy ourselves more time, I'll wait for everyone to lock in, and once spectator delay starts, then I'll tell you.
Okay, I'm ready. I won't miss it this time. I swear.
You seem ready.
I'm so ready.
Everyone making sure their runes and sums are good. As Pow Pow would put it.
I forget how important taking the right runes are sometimes.
Yeah, it really is. For sure, and like, depending on your matchup. Because oftentimes runes scale as well. But here we go. Spectator delay. For the for Briar side, let's go ahead and do Lilia in the jungle.
Oh, Lilia? The one thing I know about Lilia is that doesn't she like have like a move speed build? Like she can like zoom through the jungle.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, Lilia moves really fast. Like I think she gets faster as the game goes, right?
If I'm not mistaken, yes.
And she has, I think the big thing that she has for like ganks is her sleep.
Mm-hmm.
She like throws like a little ball.
Yes.
And it makes the enemy fall asleep.
That's her ultimate. She can also slow enemies as well. Pretty easy for her to catch up to them.
Yeah.
Decent burst damage too. With she's an AP character.
Mhm.
So
She has,
overall,
yeah,
pretty strong
little
pick
spin,
in the jungle.
little
for sure.
spin and slam, little spin and slam. But yeah, that's just basically Lilia is just all about fast ganks and just moving around. She's really good at stealing objectives because she's so fast. So it'll be interesting to see how that works.
And for Tarleton, let's go ahead and go over Severe because it's been a second since we've seen it in game.
Ooh, okay. Severe, I call her Boomerang Lady. Even though she throws like little like ninja stars, kind of, I call them. But she has like move speed. Her passive is basically like whenever she like lands attacks on people, she moves a little bit faster. So she's really fast, fast ADC. She throws she has also an ability where she throws her primary and it's like it's like a boomerang. It goes through enemies and it comes back to her. And basically all of her attacks are just about boomeranging and ricocheting. So like going from enemy to enemy, then passing through enemies and coming back to her.
And only in Pow Pow style, it is yet another scaling champion.
Yeah.
And you pair that with
Pow Pow.
Nasus and then the Yumi on top of that as well. For that extra sustain. And those slows so that Pow Pow is able to catch up to his opponents. It's a pretty good combination. And then the 2 CC ultimates as well from Maokai and Kenneth. It's a great comp.
Yeah.
From Tarleton, ideally.
Pow Pow has always been a fan of the hyperscaling. Because he knows how to play the early game.
Exactly. Here we go. Only 30 more seconds now before we hop into game. I say that, but we're going straight into game right now. So the clock lied to me. No problem.
Oh.
So we get a quick look at the cosmetics for both teams. Loving the Kennen, Space Groove, Nasus. Ari skin kind of fitting the Lilia theme as well. If you saw it there, it's only on the screen for like 2 seconds. Didn't see any invades, and it's a very slow early game until those first objectives spawn in. So I'm wondering if we're gonna get pretty much the same thing here. I imagine that'll be the case.
Yeah, how did the early game go for last? Like, what was the strategy for last game? Like, really early game.
It was a
like...
straight farming early game. No
Okay,
no
so
early
no...
ganks, no invades.
Okay, I see.
Just both teams not wanting to make any mistakes early on in this one. That's interesting.
Yeah.
What is that sum spell from POW? Is that cleanse? Yeah, cleanse. Interesting.
Why is he taking cleanse? He usually takes barrier. Well,
it might have something to do with some of the
it.
Rel CC and Ash CC, like from Ash era.
Yeah,
I think
if
doesn't he
Papa's
cleanse
doing
just
it, there's always a
remove
reason.
cleanse just remove status effects? I think.
Yeah.
He also got Ari charm as well, so I imagine it's for those reasons.
Well, if Papa's doing it, there must be a reason. So, never.
Well, this is embarrassing.
Never go up against Papa.
So you're gonna get a leash here for the red buff and bot side. As we get straight underway. This time junglers will be starting on opposite sides, unlike in the last game. It'll be Lilia clearing her top side out first, pathing towards bot.
Wait, he's running the pizza skin. Oh my gosh.
That was the skin Crispy was referring to. Forehand. Scared doing some decent trades here with Moors. Take him down pretty low. See if he continues to go in here. It's looking like it. Mascara wasting no time. Moors taking down the 1 HP. But he's going to transform into big form here, so not completely out of the woods yet. Almost baiting Mascara in, I would think.
Mascara knows too well to fall for that.
Yeah, you can see he's like gained some of that HP back as well. And Moore's gonna go ahead and opt for a reset there as well. Once again, nothing really to write home about. Straight farming. As Lily and Maokai get close to getting done with their full clears here. Unfortunate cannon miss for Gimmick. Sad that the direct-to-camera caught that one. Scare gonna still be a level up on Moors. See if he chooses to trade with him here. Takes him down pretty low, actually, from what I can tell. Pow pow. Wasting no time. It's gonna be the barrier from Ash Ignite. A lot of sum spells being used. Pow pow gonna be forced to flash and use cleanse as well.
How many summoner spells was that at the bot? Was that 2? Or
You're looking at 2 for the for Briar and 3 for Tarleton. Papa was able to get in his reset as well. He's gonna walk his way back to lane. Scare in a little bit of trouble. And he is gonna flash out of there, but he's taken down anyway. Sniped out by Moors. Some of that Nar CC already being put on display there.
I forgot that Nar had a big rock that he could throw at people.
So well played by Moors.
Yeah.
So that'll get us started here in game number 2.
Ari and Gimmick just kind of just farming. Honestly, again, I've said it before. I'll say it again. If you're going even with the Nasus, you're losing. So Ari really
Morris
needs
is
to,
actually
like,
in trouble here. I don't know if you can see that on the map, but he wasn't able to get in his reset. Mascara TP's back to lane. Morris trying to escape, but he's not going to be able to. Mascara trades it out.
Wait, so actually, okay, so not bad top lane then.
And Morris
Morris
without
will
the
come
TP,
back
if
with,
Mascara is able to push fast enough as well, he'll lose the wave.
I think Morris will come back with a little bit of an item advantage, but still, Mascara should be able to keep holding his own with that kill.
And his dragon is spawned in now. It's going to be Briar to get priority on this one first.
Light on my feet.
It's looking like Tarleton are opting just to trade objectives as Fuyu is already pathing towards the grubs. Now Gimmick has hit level 6. Pretty decent power spike for Nasus along with the Sheen purchase. Dragon will be secured. In the meantime, Or is gonna hit level 6 and just opt to go in. But Mascara is gonna escape trouble.
Bot lane looking pretty similar here.
Oh man, it's gonna be the tower dive attempt from Moors. And
Oh
a
my
great
gosh,
ultimate
no!
Mascara hitting level 6 just in time. Removes Moors
Wow.
from the fight and gets to live.
What a great timing for a level up there, and that's gonna help Mascara out a lot, especially now with the level 6, and he's gonna come back with more gold and more items on Moors. So Moors is gonna be in a little bit of trouble. Top lane.
Top
Gotta
getting
be
tagged down
careful.
pretty heavily. Now it's going to be the dive attempt. Lilia has shown up. It's going to flash attempt from Lilia. Lel's asleep. Valdegrand going to do what he can to keep him up, but not looking good for the Yumi cat. I say that. Kill secured for Valdegrand, and it's feats of warfare for Tarleton.
Don't
As Rel
ever,
gets-
don't ever slander the Yumi cat. Got to kill.
Rel gets slowed and trapped under turret. Or actually, that's the exhaust. So I said slowed. It was really the sum spell that got that one for Valdegrand.
Quick as a fox.
But a massive kill to
Yeah.
secure feats for Tarleton there.
Don't sleep on my Yumi. Going back. Let's see how Gimmick is doing. 53-64, good CS. Gimmick is still just stacking. Again. Oh, ooh, gank attempt here by the Rel.
And Nar was also moving that direction. Looks like he's invading, putting some wards down in topside jungle for Tarleton. Securing some of that extra vision. With Valdegrand being removed from Pow Pow, he does have to be careful. Pow Pow gonna pop the ultimate and just get himself out of there. Fuyu coming in with the
Yeah,
Maokai ult.
Wait, Roots a Rel.
I don't know if they're gonna be able to do anything with that.
Not really, no. It hit the Ash maybe, but not the Rel. The Rel just
Pretty much the Maokai ultimate there, just guaranteeing that Pow Pow is not in any kind of danger.
mm.
This gimmick just continues to stack up. And he will get the cannon this time.
Ari is not, Ari's not, really. I mean, Ari has more CS than Gimmick, but the thing about that is, again, going close to even with the Nasus, you're losing. You got to be able to beat the Nasus up because the Nasus is just going to gain more power.
Ooh, and the ultimate from
Was that
Mascara
Flash?
to try and catch him
yeah.
under turret. No, it wasn't the flash. Nar has a movement ability.
Oh, okay. I must have missed it then.
But a good attempt from Mascara to try and trap Gnar in the turret and take him out.
Yeah.
And it's Ash as his row actually taken down pretty low. But he's gonna stay in lane. Oh, and it's Pow Pow gets the kill, and now it's just support. Malice gonna try to work his way out of there, but it's Pow.
I don't think they're gonna kill the Rel here. They might. Actually, they might. Oh, Lily is here though.
And the issue now for Pow, he did flash. Gotta try and keep this Lily away from him. It looks like he's doing a good job of kiting it down.
Scared. They're running away. They're running away. They're scared. Oh wait, good slow by.
Oh, and it's Pow to get another kill. Ash ultimate doesn't connect onto him as well. Pow with 2 huge frags in bot lane. The gank attempt doesn't work out.
Okay,
Now
maybe
Tarleton.
the Yumi is not bad because that was a great slow by Valdegrand there. I guess Yumi works really well with Severe. I didn't know that, but apparently that's how that works now.
Tarleton wasting no time. They're gonna go ahead and go on the grubs, try and secure all 6. It looks like they're gonna be able to do so. No problems.
6 grubs. It's going to be definitely easier for Tarleton to take first turns.
A lot of trading being done between these 2 players in top lane. Wars and Mascara. Mascara actually taking down pretty low. Has the TP available if he chooses to reset, but now Fuyu's coming in with the gank. And it looks like Gnar is gonna get himself out of there.
Here comes Big Lumbering Tree.
There's gonna be second dragon, so another traded objective. You have 6 grubs for 2 dragons. Oh, and ultimate does connect, but Mascara not quite in range to be able to finish off Moors. As with all these objectives down, once again things slow down just a tad. Oh, flash attempt from Mascara. It's going to be responded to by another flash by Moors. Almost with a successful all-in. After Mascara TP back to lane. Kappa's going to get himself another plate. Take this Ashe pretty low.
It's a good attempt. Good attempt.
Kappa continuing to put the pressure on. These players are pretty much zoned off as he continues to farm plates.
Nasus is getting stronger.
Oh,
Oh,
hard to see that Q damage starting to pick up.
Yeah.
And Lilia once again being forced to go bot side, try and deal with Pow.
Wait, what is this Kennen skin? Is that Dr. Kennen? Wait. Okay.
And I mean, look at this. This bot turret has just lost all of its plating.
Yeah.
It's gonna be the flash coming out from Rel, but Maokai was waiting. It's Fuyu in the bush. Pow Pow getting yet another kill in bot lane.
3 kills?
What a play there from Tarleton. It's another flash being used. Pow Pow drawing out all the sum spells, and it's not gonna matter. Coyote falls too.
Oh, wait, Kennen ult. Oh,
But Mascara is wary of this Gnar big form coming out from Moors.
Those rocks hurt, holy.
Mascara's gonna play it safe. He's gonna go ahead and reset. Choose to give up plating rather than his own life. But wow, just insane out of Pow Pow. As we see multiple players from the side of Briar try to flash and finish off the kill.
Yeah.
Not able to do it. Just continuing to feed the Severe in bot lane. And Moors.
Wasted flashes are so good.
It's looking like Moors gonna try to pick up this entire turret. Mascara's working his way back fast. Moors doesn't care. He's just gonna go ahead and pick it up. Might lose his life for it. He goes down. He does get that turret. So pretty beneficial for his team. But unfortunately for him, goes down.
Yeah.
Gimmick
Plenty of
continuing to
game
work.
left, but this game seems to be moving a lot faster than it did last game. I mean, Tarleton with the Swift 8-2 at 15.
Yeah, you're looking at about 2K gold lead. Gimmick also earning his first item, like I was about to say. Got that Trinity Force, big power spike for Nasus.
Absolutely.
So he's gonna go ahead and take over the duties in top lane. As Kennen looks to rotate and play near these objectives, so he's able to team fight.
And Gnar will definitely have a tougher time against the Nasus.
That has his hands full. Guys, look at this. Gimmick's already just going in. Takes. I mean, what is that trade?
Yeah.
But with
Oh,
this
we
turret
both
eliminated,
got
it's gonna be the
here.
ultimate from Moors. We'll see Fuyu coming in behind.
Oh
Man, it's just
so much damage.
decimation from Gimmick. He takes down 2.
Oh, he does so much damage.
In the meantime, though, Pow Pow's 1v2 here. Well, I say that, but he has the Yumi, so 2v2 really. I mean, it's looking good for Tarleton. The gank attempt on the Nasus doesn't work out. As Fuyu is right there with an ultimate of her own, and and the canceled backport there as well. Ascara securing that first turret in bot lane. So much value for Tarleton, as they might even get the mid-tier one as well.
I think they will get the mid.
I mean, the 6 grubs clearly assisting in that department.
And we get Rift-tailed as well.
Just so much value gain.
Best game in the spirit realm.
Fuyu once again in position to try and assist Pow any way necessary. And the Stir Dragon has spawned in, so Tarleton probably does need to emphasize this, considering it would put Briar on sole point. Pow Pow's gonna go ahead and get this turret, no problem. He is getting flanked, however.
Oh, Lilian Realm.
It's gonna be Kennen TP to come through. Pow Pow dodging everything. Flash from Kennen.
Oh.
Pow Pow takes down 1. Incredible stuff. Good rotation from Mascara. And Pow Pow dodging all of the CC. Don't know if you caught that.
I was pretty insane. That was really cool, actually. That was really cool.
I mean, it's just incredible. He's having a day. Only 1 death in the entire series, as a matter of fact, for Pow. And Gimmick, not wasting any time. He's going to go ahead and pop the ultimate. See if he's able to catch up to Kennen. Ash ultimate
what
connects.
What a root. That's actually gonna save Moore's life.
Looks like Gimmick eventually is going to choose to retreat.
Yeah.
Good Ash ultimate from Zoro, sorry. Keeping Moors on his feet. Oh, Gimmick in a little bit of trouble. And he gets taken down, but Pow's here to try and clean it up. Huh, even the Maokai ultimate coming through. Wasn't needed. Pow Pow's damage just absurd, as he's now dominating.
This is going very well right now.
And on a scaling champ like Severe, that isn't really even supposed to snowball this early.
Yeah.
Kennen, caught between 2. Doesn't matter, Mascara gets 1. I don't know if he's going to be able to get out of this one. He's going to use the ultimate, but he gets shut down. It is Coyote to secure that one.
Well, looks like... I mean, that's good we got dragged.
Fuyu's also going to keep Shizumoto off the turret. Still a good early game here for the Texans. Kind of 4K gold lead, and I mean, you just see the wave clear from Pal. You know the Severe is going to be a problem in the late game.
Yeah. Man, yes, the Severe and the Nasus are only gonna get stronger. I mean, you saw that when like Nasus was getting double ganked and like just did so much damage, and they immediately regretted their decision.
Yeah, and I think that's credit to the power spike you get on Nasus when you finally lock the
Get
Trinity
Trinity
Force.
Force.
But I mean, just wait till he has 3 items. I mean, really is one of the better scaling champions this game. Mascara, also with 2 items already, in addition to Pow Pow. Really, you couldn't ask for more if you're in the position of Tarleton here. Otacon has spawned in. A lot of these players are kind of rotating and hovering around the top side here. Nasus being pinged away. And here comes the dive attempt from Fuyu. There's the root.
And it's gonna work.
I mean, no chance for Moors. He's taken out immediately. Pow Pow's now up to godlike.
There's the turret.
Mascara. Big damage onto Zero. Here comes the dive attempt here. Every ultimate being used on him. Mascara, no chance. I say every ultimate is really just the Ash Arrow and the Lily Asleep. But nevertheless, Tarleton are going to earn the Otacon for this.
Was it Ruinous or was it Voracious?
I'm not sure. But the 4-man dive gets traded out for an objective for Tarleton.
It's actually not a bad death. It's gonna be lots of levels, jungle buffs.
Coyote doing well to go ahead and steal the red buff from Fuyu. While Fuyu is opting the reset after securing the Otacon. We're starting to get towards the mid-late game. That's when this Tarleton composition really becomes dangerous. If you're in the position of on Briar, you have to try and earn a few of these shutdowns if you really want any kind of chance of getting back in this game.
Yeah.
Man, Moors is just eating damage from Mascara. Doing no damage in response either. Good flash from Fuyu to avoid some of that CC off of the invade attempt.
The Pow Pow getting ganked here by
Pow Pow pretty much trying to do what he can. I mean, this Ari's gonna take it down really low. Shizo gonna flash. Pow Pow with a flash of his own. He's legendary.
He wants it. He's
And
hungry.
he's not stopping. Pow Pow gets himself a
Oh
double.
my god. Oh my god.
Gimmick chasing the
here's
rail from
Rel.
behind.
He's withered.
Gonna get turned on by Fuyu and Pow Pow. Not a chance. It's a triple for Pow. As this is not stopping Pow Pow. Continuing to go in. There's the barrier from Ash. It's not enough. It's a quadra for Pow. Give him the penta.
Don't be weird, Gimmick. Don't be weird.
It's a penta for Pow.
Penta. Oh. Wow. Okay. That's the first penta kill I've seen.
This Severe is unstoppable. As the captain, 12-1. Getting the pentakill and maybe even securing the game for this team. Looks like these players are able to respawn in before Pow's able to finish the game, but I mean, how do you come back from this?
I don't think you do.
Pow Pow just running down the players on Briar. They stood no chance.
I don't think you come back from this. And that's Dragon up. You gotta take Dragon. Easy Dragon. I mean, can Briar even really fight Tarleton anymore?
It is a turn attempt. Malkel gonna be using a response by Fuyu to try and zone some of these players off. Here comes Pow. Big damage on the Prof Malice. He's taken down by Gimmick.
gosh.
Gimmick with a double. Pow Pow going in. Kill goes to Fuyu. Coyote in trouble, taking down the 1 HP. Mascara is gonna get the kill on the Moors. And Yumi gets the final kill. Val the Grand getting in on the action. It's a frenzy. Tarleton,
I mean,
look to end the game right here. Because what a clean game. This one
Yeah.
was never in doubt.
No mistakes.
With Rail not coming back for another 4 seconds, it's over. Gimmick and Pal gonna finish the game. Mascara gonna eliminate himself in base. It doesn't matter. Tarleton take this one 2-0. They move forward to Nationals.
Yeah, that was awesome.
An absolute highlight reel being put on by Lil Pow Pow. As
Yeah.
he sits atop the scoreboard, 12-1, 33k damage, 14k gold. As he was unstoppable in this game and in this series as a whole.
Quite poetic that the Yumi gets the last kill.
Couldn't agree more, man. The Yumi, 2-0-16. 16 assists for Valdegrand. Would love to see that out of your
A
support.
Yumi masterclass.
Gimmick, Mascara scaling well. Fuyu, some great ultimates during that game. And overall, amazing team effort. That's the kind of form you want to see of a team heading into Nationals, even after the first round playoff exit. Doesn't matter. A complete mental reset, it seems, for Tarleton. GG's to Briar. Good opponent, but nevertheless, Tarleton are your winners today. They come out on top. Which means that'll likely do it for us. Amazing to see that out of our league team here today. And of course, we'll be back next week for even more Nationals action. And I personally can't wait.
Yeah, it's gonna be awesome.
Thank you guys for watching.
I'll
We are
look
heading
up
out
next
now,
time.
signing off. I don't doubt it. This has been Bjorddd Crispyfriedrice. That's going to do it for us here. Thank you guys again.
Later.
Make sure everything is alright. I wanna see through the heart that bears it all. Take it apart.